there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Uconn Huskies, taking on a team from the American, the UCF Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Connecticut's offense will get first crack at it here. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. A first down for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Moses. Finds his target down the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Uconn quick to the line. Back to pass on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 30.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jones. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Uconn comes to the line after getting another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Uconn! And they strike first. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So UCF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy's a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The Knights headed quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Solid run on the last play gives this offense another first down.
I don't think people understand how valuable it is to be able to hand the ball to your running back and get everyone settled to start the football. Especially when there's production like this, man, your quarterback feels a little bit more comfortable. The defense feels a little bit uneasy. The offensive line gets settled in. Nice start by this offense.
The Knights have this offense rolling. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Richardson. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UCF!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Uconn going back to work on offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Got his man on the right. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut left. Maybe even double-team high and low. Chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Uconn will have to punt it away.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
He'll do it himself. And some room to work. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground and gets upfield. And he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He's got it on the move. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Looking for the score. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Sets up the screen. And he strides his way over the end zone. Touchdown, Knights. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Makes the catch. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Huskies want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, it's Moses. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through. Uconn will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give on the option. Plows through the defense. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. gives it on the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the back over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, they get the 1st down, going for it on 4th and 1, and they're in that fringe area right now in their opponent's territory. It's so important for them to keep the momentum going because they've got to be thinking, we're scoring points here. We're going to pay this drive off.
The Knights in the hurry-up. Got it behind the line. It's Richardson. Got enough space. Touchdown, UCF! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Uconn offense goes back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a man. It's Moses. Gets rid of it. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Uconn will have to punt it away. Got it near midfield. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Boom. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
And I think QB's rushing, especially in the RPO game. You want to get that ball. Okay, I'm pulling it now. I got to throw and strike it right now and get it on him. And you can tell, throws it to the left and doesn't get it to his wide receiver. It's just maybe a little bit of hurrying too much.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. Here's the handoff. Runs through a tackle. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights are in the hurry-up. The give to the tailback. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
On 3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. 4th down stop. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Uconn going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. They'll go to the ground. Some running room, he'll pick up 4 out to the 12. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. Quarterback on the keeper. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. Uconn will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Chip. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown Knights! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and being accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Back to throw, it's Moses. Makes the grab on the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward. Uconn quick to the line.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Grab behind the line. It's Fareed. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chain. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Jenkins. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. Smashes through the tackle. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Knights just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hands, it's Richardson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rides the back on the option, the give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides the back and leaves it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Knights will try to pick it up on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. How about that defense rising up and him short on 4th down? The Uconn offense goes back to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
To throw, it's Moses. Grab near the marker, it's Burton. There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Jones. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. It's Porter. Uconn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. Gets it down to the 13-yard line as they try to score before the half. Slithers into space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Hauls it in. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air on first down. Unleashes one deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
He'll start this third quarter with a run. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Gives it on the option. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be fit.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. Games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 5 on that last one, now second and inches. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Uconn going back to work on offense. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. To the air, it's Moses. Fires it incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
Kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
After struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react. They'll get punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Turning it on! He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
And with that drive, you start to get excited. You start to think about the bounce back from a week ago. Went on the road, tough loss. You get to come back home, and this team has really been a different team today. Nice performance after a heartbreaking loss last week.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to pass, it's Moses. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Catch in the middle. It's Harper. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Got his man quickly. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Husky. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. From the shotgun, they'll run it. At the 35, he's open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
6 remain. 4.
Got a man. It's Jenkins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The Knights will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Uconn going back to work on offense. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far, and if they're going to get back in this game, and he breaks into the open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Back to throw, it's Moses. Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Harper. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages? We'll see as we start the fourth. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to pass. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
On the ground with the counter. And he's stuffed by that big defensive. Front.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game. And that
Beck's going. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Uconn.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked itself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by 9 to Central Michigan. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, if they can make some plays here in this.
There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Knights will hustle to the line. He'll keep it himself. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCF!
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harper. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Offense goes back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires it. Finds a man on the right. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's finally stopped it. Before he takes it into the red zone, they'll mark it at the 18. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he's got it! Touchdown, Husky!
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
And he puts through the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, take advantage.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Knights moving quickly to the line. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. While this game is all but decided, the offense's job is touchdown Knights! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the point after is good. So that drive away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Defense playing a bail technique. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game, focus in on this next one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.